So Dave, the news has come out that Paddy Lane has joined Fleetwood Town. I mean, how happy are you for him?
Delighted for him because last season he had I think it was 4 clubs actually came in for him at one time or another, and none of them quite got over the line, and he got a bit despondent at times. But out of all the clubs that came in for him, all the moves he could have had, this was the best one for him. I think he's got a chance to really develop there. The next step, if he does well there, he's gone to somewhere like the Championship or the Premier League. Who knows? The sky's the limit for him. It's a massive thing for the football club, really, because we want to promote youth through the academy and then into the first team, and we've done that. You know, the kids. He didn't get a professional club when he left school at 16. He's come into our academy here. They've done brilliant work with him before handing him over to us within the first team. We feel like we've improved his game again, and now he's got the move that he deserves. But we've just all played a small part in it. Paddy came back last season and probably halfway through the year before with a different hunger about him, a different mentality, and he was doing all of his fitness work away from the football club. He got nutritionists involved, and that's what he needed to do to get that next step, and now he's become a professional footballer. We're sad to lose him, but delighted at the same time.
Yeah, he said about you having a big influence on him. Was it just a case of at times just putting an arm around him?
Yeah, you've got to with young players, but there was a point where Paddy was such a big player for us, you had to have a little pop at him as well when he wasn't playing to the levels that he was capable of. And with Paddy, yeah, you've got to find the right way to manage people, and Paddy was one of them where initially, yeah, it was all nice with him, but he's got a bit of steel about him as well, so he's a player you can have a little bit of a go at and you get a little bit more out of him. But for us, we love working with young players, so it was a case of getting him down here an hour, 2 hours before training would start, working on his weaknesses, and it gives you a buzz as a coach when you see that on a Saturday afternoon. You've been working on Paddy on his right foot, coming inside on his left foot, and you've seen them goals go in. But like I said, we're just all really small parts of it. He's the main part of his success.
And it also gives encouragement to anyone else in the academy at the minute, doesn't it?
Yeah, and that's the idea. I mean, it's a good advertising tool for us. We've got a kid back into the pro game. And yeah, like there's 3 come into the setup now, and that's what we can promote. We've got a player like Paddy Lane. We've been able to help him, improve him, and develop him, and even going and trying to sign new players from other football clubs. This is what we're working towards at the football club. Success is not just gained on results and where you finish in the league table. I take huge pride, and I know John takes huge pride, the football club takes huge pride in developing young players, and for us to be able to move them on, get a sum of money and get the kid into the pro game, it's brilliant. And
pre-season, been back a couple of weeks now, how's it been going?
Yeah, good. We just had it easy. I say easy. We haven't done much work with him in terms of fitness, the fitness side of it. We let the lads come in and just play, and basically said to them, I'm not going to demand an intensity, but got a group of players that just drive it themselves. Within the first session, they're kicking lumps out of each other and having a go at each other, and that's the mentality that they've got, and it's good to see. We'll step it up from tonight. The lads have been made aware tonight is going to be tough. It'll be the first tough session of the next 5 before we play Huddersfield, and there'll be more to come. But yeah, we're going to get some real leg work into them tonight. The majority of it with the ball, but the lads are aware that they can bring the running trainers and they might need them tonight as well. Yeah,
it's all, like you say, ticking up, working towards that Huddersfield game now, isn't it? Getting them ready to go.
Yeah, and they are. I got them in early because I didn't want players coming in behind with the amount of time that we've had off. But they're far from it. Last season, I think it caught a few players out where they did take that 3 months off when COVID hit. But this season, we've had a longer period off. But I think they've all been doing a little bit where they've been playing 5-a-side with their mates at times, you know, and they've been out running. No one's come back overweight. Everyone looks in good nick, and we'll see how far behind some of them might be tonight. But I'm pretty confident that they're all at a good standard. And football's different now. I know we're way down the pyramid, but even these lads here, they've got work all day, but they still look after themselves. So yeah, hopefully we can hit the ground running. I know there'll be other teams in the same position. But our main thing is just get the work into the lads in the next 5 sessions, and then start building towards how we're going to play from the first game against Huddersfield.
Brilliant. Cheers, Dave.
Cheers.